Welcome to One Pizza Too Many. Cooking and unboxing videos.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, One Pizza Too Many. Now today, as you can probably see from the smoke coming across the camera, I've got the big Kamado BBQ lit. It's a bit chilly today, it's about 10 degrees out here, but we're going to have a go at smoking this lovely 2.5 kg Jacob's ladder. It's a 4 rib, so it's beef short ribs, so from the front, and this lovely piece of meat is from a local butcher, the one that I use at work, Price and Fretwell. Details next to me on the screen. This whole piece of beef is reasonably priced, I would say between 15 to 20 pounds for this beef short rib, but it's going to taste amazing. I cannot wait to eat it. So what we've got here is the spice mixes for the rub, and we've got some apple juice that we're going to add later on. We'll go through the ingredients, what I've got on the plate here in a minute, but obviously before you do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel as always, and head over to Instagram and Facebook. It's dead easy to subscribe to the channel. Take a look. Grab your phone, head over to YouTube and search One Pizza Too Many, hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell. Hit all, and you then subscribe to the channel. Head over to Instagram and follow us on Facebook. See, told you. Right, now what we are going to do, we're going to talk you through all of the herbs and spices that we've got on this plate to make the mixture that we're going to coat the beef in. We have the main event, the star of the show, a massive 2.5 kg Jacob's ladder. You can see the 4 ribs, so this is a 4 rib Jacob's ladder. We then have the rub that we're going to make. This is brown sugar, so we've got 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of ground cumin, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of chipotle chili powder, 2 teaspoons of hot smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of oregano, and 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Then at the back we've got some apple juice, which we're going to add later on. We've got some foil, and we have the Inkbird thermometer to monitor the internal temperature. All we're going to do with the mixture is mix this all around and make sure it's all nicely incorporated and mixed up together. As if you were making a cake. Lovely. And the smells of these are amazing. Really good, this dry rub. All of the herbs, spices, things that I'm using in this video, they're all from Spice Mountain. See the info on the screen, and they are really good. So we've got our rub. Now the star of the show, the beef ribs. So if I turn them over, so this is the top side where the fat layer would be. Butcher's taken the fat layer off, and then underneath you'll see the ribs. I've just trimmed all of the sinew off underneath. Again, if you're not sure on how to do that, you can just ask your butcher to do it. And there's loads of meat, and there's a massive fat line running right through it, and that's just going to render down, and it's going to create some fantastic flavour. So what we're going to do is we're just going to coat this liberally and really rub it in. Now it's best if you can do this overnight, even better, to allow all those flavours to really work the way into the meat. It's messy, but don't worry, got my stainless steel bench. It has all been cleaned and sanitised. There we go. Lovely. So as you can see, that's now got a real good coating of the rub, and we're just going to go on with the rest of it, and that's going to create a really nice external texture and flavour when the smoke hits it in the Kamado barbecue. So I'll take you over to the barbecue now and we'll get it on. So the dome temperature, according to the temperature thermometer in the Kamado, which is fairly reliable on this, to be honest, it's just holding above 75, 76 degrees. Okay, we've just covered the beef short rib in the lovely rub, and I've got my Inkbird thermometer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the thickest part, which is this end, and I'm going to go right in at an angle through the top, through the fat, into the thickest part of the meat. Slowly lift it up, and I've got the heat deflectors in. The Kamado's been lit around about 30 to 40 minutes. Now if you're unsure on how to light the Kamado safely, or you want some tips, head over to my video, the link's just in the top screen now, of the dirty reverse sear I did on a tomahawk steak. So now we're going to lift this over and into the middle of the grill. Some people say you need a tray underneath with water in. We're just going to do this simply on the grill, get a nice smoke ring around it, and then what we're going to do after 3 to 4 hours, we're then going to wrap it up, and we're going to add some apple juice into the foil wrap. That's so it doesn't over smoke, and then we're going to wrap it up, and then we're going to leave it to finish cooking wrapped, and then we can have a look at it nearer the end. Now this is going to take round about 8 to 10 hours to smoke, depending on how the meat obviously reacts and how the Kamado temperature regulates. So there we go, probe is in, and it's now saying that the beef short ribs are 7 degrees, or just gone up to 8 degrees, sorry. Okay, make sure the probe isn't touching any of the grate, and then we're just going to bring that down slowly and just trap the wire between the felt. Marvellous. This is then connected to the phone app. I've set this now for an internal temperature of 90 degrees, because that's where we want to ultimately get to, is 90 degrees internal temperature. It will stall at around 70 degrees around the 5 to 6 hour mark, which I will bring you back to, but I'll bring you back before then when we look at wrapping this up and getting the apple juice in with the beef to keep it moist and keep all that. Okay everyone, so we've now got a stall at 76 degrees, which you'll be able to see on the Inkbird just here next to me on the screen. It's now been cooking for 3 to 3.5 hours now, so we're just going to open up and have a look, and it's looking really good, really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to now wrap this in foil. Okay, so we should be able to just lift this off carefully. It is hot, but it's not too bad to pick up. And you'll see already how much the meat's shrunk, and you'll see the ribs sticking out there. And next, what we're going to do, we're going to put some apple juice in So we're going to make sort of a tin foil bowl. I'm going to pour all this apple juice in. Add a little bit of a hole. Not good. It's all right. We can rescue it. And then we're going to wrap this up completely. And then we're going to close the lid again, and this will now be on for around another 3 hours, maybe 3.5. The Inkbird probe has been sounding its alarm to say that our beef short ribs are up to temperature. So it's just coming up to about 5 o'clock now. I'm going to put these on at about 10 o'clock this morning when we started this video, so that was 7 hours, maybe a bit longer. And look at that, looking amazing. So I'm just going to take the probe out. And I'm just going to move the brisket, well, the beef short ribs off. I'm going to close the Kamado down. I'm going to close the vents just to save any fuel that's left in the fuel basket. And we're going to let this rest now for 10 to 20 minutes. So we've got our board set up. It's been resting now for 15 minutes. I'm just going to move it over. Look at that. Wow. That looks absolutely immense. Try and get it off in one piece, off the foil. It is hot. Look at that. So let's now look at getting these cuts of the bones. We'll just pull out nice and easily. Let's see if I can. It's hot. Wow. Like a knife through butter. And look at the juice coming out of that. Wow. So there we have it, everyone. Jacob's Ladder beef short ribs, cooked on the Kamado low and slow for 7.5 to 8 hours. Absolutely fantastic. So don't forget, if you do try this, it will store the temperature at around 70 degrees. Just hold out, keep it going, and the temperature will then rise again. Don't pretend to put loads of flame under it, just let it sit. Okay, get it wrapped up, get some apple juice or beer or something in with it to keep it really tender and moist. So this isn't something to be rushed. Take your time, and honestly I guarantee it's one of the best things you will have eaten. So during this second lockdown, get your barbecues out, get ordering online. Don't forget to head over to Price and Fretwell Butchers. They do home delivery as well in Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire, Leicestershire, Rutland, Sheffield, loads of areas. So head over there. Don't forget to head over to Instagram and Facebook for all our in-between action and news, and if you're on there you will have seen this coming out of the Kamado earlier on, or well, yesterday when I filmed this video, so you would have been able to have a little preview, a little sneak preview. Let me know what you think. Have you tried this? Have you tried it a different way? What do you serve it with normally? Let me know, okay? Also, make sure, obviously, that you do subscribe, because subscriber numbers are all the rage on YouTube, and that's what we're all after. And obviously, make sure that you do hit the bell so you get notifications of when I release a new video like this one today. Anything you want me to cook on the Kamado, let me know in the comments below as well, and hopefully we can get some more videos done over the winter months. Okay, thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon. It's cold.
One pizza too many.